Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Hello world, my name is Leo and today we are continuing the Clair Obscur Expedition 33 file. Where we last left off, we had... I don't even know. Oh, we started in the meadows. And we went to... We explored. We went to the indigo tree. We found a jar, a talking Nevron, who seemed to be painted by the paintress to bring light. And also, we went to the indigo tree, we fought a boss. We found a message saying that Maelle had been taken to the weird corals, and so we are currently in a, like, coral forest that seems like it's underwater, but it isn't, I think. And we have come across a weird hut, or like an abandoned hut or something like that, and we're about to go in that. But it has been like a month since I last played this, because last recording happened like before all of my personal stuff happened and before my PC broke down. So it's been a while, so I might have to familiarize myself again with some of the controls. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to jumping back into this. And before I do, I just want to really quick say, I know I talked about last time how this series isn't getting very many views, but I just wanted to thank everyone who has been watching this series. It truly means a lot that there are even just a few people here who are wanting to experience this with me. To the people who have been like leaving comments, thank you as well. That truly means a lot to me. And I don't know if I won't shout anyone out, because I don't know if these people would want to be shouted out. And in particular, thank you to the person who has donated a couple of times with regards to this series. That just... there are no words for how much that means to me. And it truly does, like... it makes me want to continue this series more, because like it truly does warm my heart that there are people who are that passionate about wanting to experience this alongside me. So yeah, just want to take a moment and say thank you, and without further ado, let's get back into it. Yeah, it is... oh my gosh, it's been over a month since I last played this. So yeah, we're in the flying waters. Let's go ahead and load the save. Hopefully I'll be able to regain my understanding of the controls quickly. And I forget, did I do all of my upkeep and stuff before I ended the recording session last time? Like, do I have any attribute points that I have to assign, or any... I think I did all of that. Oh my goodness. We are back in the world. We're back. We're back! Finally! Okay. Let me really quick see. Okay. Yeah, I did do all of my stuff. You are incredibly close to leveling up, so that is something else I need to keep in mind. Noko's hut. So yeah, we're just going to go for it, I think. We're going to finally see what's inside this hut after... whoa, I forgot about... what's the button? It's right. Do I want to try going around the hut first, just to see if there's anything around that I need to... oh, interesting. There's no other way forward. It's just the hut. Okay, good thing I took a look around first.
Well, that will help.
665 chroma. And I don't see anything else. Yeah, I already, like, I meant to start running using the left stick. I completely forgot that is switch characters. And this is right bumper. Maybe I'll just look at the controls really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. I think we're all good. Let's go inside this hut. Oh, we have a cutscene. I only have like an hour to record today.
There's a door inside.
So I won't be able to record for very long, but...
Seems empty. Let's go.
Don't roll your eyes,
Someone
just being
lives here.
safe. Oh boy. What is going on? Was that a portal? Gustav gains started when dealing damage with skills and attacks, but also when successfully dodging. Yeah, okay. Cool. I was not expecting a portal. Where could it possibly lead? Okay.
Where are we? This is...
Maelle!
Huh. The Manor. Oh, Expedition 33 set up a flag. So someone else has been here. Well, I guess let's rest to make sure we save. The use of violin in this song is very interesting. The way it's like sometimes plucked and then it's very like echoey. Locked. Okay, got it. I wonder if this is going to be is this going to be our safe space? Is this also locked? Okay, yep. Regarding the like slight skipping in the cutscene as it was like changing scenes, if it continues to happen, I might mess with the graphic settings a little bit more, but right now I think it should be fine. Okay, let's do some quick exploring. This is beautiful. Whose manor is this? Okay, locked. We do have various ways of going. Quite the extravagant place. Really quick, let's just see. Oh, it seems like there's a door open over there. Men's place is big. I don't know where to go. Oh. The frame is empty. Why is the frame empty? Can I interact with all of the paintings like that, or just that one? Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything open over here. Okay, this door is locked. Is this door locked? Yes. I'm very interested in exploring everywhere. There's some lights going off over there. Door over here. Let me guess, locked. Yup. Bam? Nope. Oh, there's Maelle. Okay, we'll visit that last. Okay, I want us to visit the middle thing first. Okay. A very long table. We have some musical instruments. That's really cool. And what does Luna play if I do it as her? I don't know if I recognize this song from anywhere. I don't know if that's the proper way of playing that. Okay, we also have a guitar and a harp. I wonder if we can get a band started. Once we have enough once we have enough party members, maybe we can get a band started. We also have a very extravagant fireplace. Holy crap! Is this going to be our house? Okay, it won't even let me interact with this door. So something tells me that's where we're supposed to go next, after we find Maelle, which we are about to do right now. Maelle, we're coming for you. Okay, perfect. We did it. Maelle. Maelle, you're alive, right?
Maelle?
It's a Pictos.
Gustav?
Yeah.
Are you real?
Aww.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With
What the heck? Who is that? Hello?
him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my Pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
Chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
Is he okay? He looks like the friendly type. Sure. I'm Maelle. Okay, things I gotta figure out. What does her running animation look like? Okay, fairly standard. Fairly standard running animation. Next thing. What do her skills look like? Show Maelle page. Okay, she has a rapier type sword. Element is element is sword, like just like with Gustav. Vitality, so she scales with, or at least her current weapon scales with vitality. She's only level 5, which kinda sucks. We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to catch her up a little bit. I want to see what it, so okay, offensive switch. Deals low single target damage and applies defenseless for 3 turns. 1 hit, uses weapons element. I'm still wishing that, like in Hades, they would have some kind of tooltip saying what this actually is. But I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Per se. Deals medium single target physical damage, 1 hit. Increased damage to marked targets, very good. Virtuose stance costs 2 AP. Okay, so also very good that I now have Gustav marking targets. So is that like, what is the stance? Is that an additional? There's an additional move that comes with that. Does low single target fire damage. 1 hit applies 3 burn. Offensive stance apply. Oh. So offensive switch. So Maelle must have the ability to like switch stances in some way. And she has an offensive stance and a virtuose stance, and maybe offensive switch switches the stance. Applies 3 burn and applies 2 more burn. Okay, so we have a lot of focus on fire right now, and we have a lot of focus on marking. So I'm glad. Okay, so we're gonna stick with that theme for now. Can I put some Pictos on you? 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. What do I have? 3 AP on killing an enemy. Sure, I mean, I'll put all of these on you just because we have the stats to do that. And we have the space to do that, and you'll get more stats and stuff like that. Okay, hang on. 20% chance to burn on a free aim shot. Marking shots. 20% chance to apply mark on a free aim shot. Honestly, I feel like because there's so much like marking stuff, I should make sure as many people can apply mark as I can. Mark and burn. I think I want you to keep that. 50% increased base attack damage. I don't know enough about how Maelle operates to know what Pictos would be good on her yet. Because maybe she can do really good base attacks as well. So let me see. Let me do some Luminas. I would love to do both burning shots and marking shots, but I don't think it doesn't look like it'll let me. So we'll do marking shots. Yeah, as we get more Pictos, I'll see about giving her more. But right now, I think marking shots is going to be the way to go with this. So, and how much? 1, 5, and 3. It's gonna be so. It actually looks like she. I don't know if she'll have enough AP to be able to mark someone and then use this move in the same turn. And then how do her stats compare to everyone else's? I mean, right now, not great. She doesn't have very much attack power, but she has a really good critical rate, and she's very fast. She has 0 defense. That we need to change that immediately. But yeah, considering it took me multiple investments in speed for me to get those numbers up, the fact that her speed's already at 236 is kind of insane. So, oh, does she have more wardrobe? Okay, no, it's just her default stuff. Okay. But yeah, we'll go with that for now. Oh, wait a minute. Can I see it? I want to see your skill tree. Okay, so you have to be at a rest point to learn skills, but I want to see what this does. Okay. So this is the ones we have. Let's see. Deals low single target physical damage 1 hit, switches to virtuose stance if target is burning, regains 0 to 2 AP. Okay, that could be good. And then we have deals low single target fire damage 1 hit. 1 hit, target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Oh. So Maelle's kind of like a... This is going to be a very interesting playstyle. Applies defenseless for all enemies for 3 turns. Applies shell, reducing damage taken to up to 3 allies for 3 turns. Okay. And then we have like, okay, so we have focus on fire damage over here. Deals medium single target fire damage, 2 hits, applies 3 burn. Defensive, if you're in defensive stance, applies 2 more burn per hit. Consumed up to deals medium single target physical damage. Consumed up to 10 burn for increased damage. Okay. Deals high single target fire damage, 1 hit. Damage increased for each hit received since the previous turn, can break. Deals single target fire damage, 3 hits. Applies 5 burn per hit. Offensive stance applies 2 more burn per hit. Okay, so she is very fire focused and stance focused. Okay. Deals high single target if in virtual stance, stay in virtual stance, can break. Okay. Deals less fair damage, all target shields, gains 1 AP per shield destroyed. Okay, that's cool. If target is defenseless, play a second turn. Okay. Deals medium damage to all enemies, 1 hit, use weapons element. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so strategic. I love it, and I'm also intimidated. Protects allies by taking damage in their place for 2 turns. Interesting. Duration is extended by 1 on gaining a shell. So increased damage to marked targets. Okay. Virtual stance costs 4 AP instead of 7. Deals very high single target physical damage and reduce AP cost for each attack parried since last turn. Oh my goodness. So she's also very like... Okay, applies self-health... Oh, reduces self-health to 1, but refills all AP. Okay. So she has an ability that just reduces her health to 1. Okay. Reapplies current stance and gives 2 to 4 AP. Oh, I love Mezzo Forte. And then these are locked, so I have no idea what these are. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Gustav, what are you doing up there? Okay, well, we are Maelle now. That's locked. So, what's
How
going?
did you find me?
Oh,
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No,
oh,
I don't know.
is this door open? Okay. Well, are we gonna be doing combat? Okay. Well, oh, hang on. There's whoa, hello. You're still scary. Okay. Well, I have things that I can spend upgrade attributes. Do you have? You have 15 attribute points. Yes. Okay. Well, we need to increase your defense by a lot. So I could just go across the board and do 3 on each. But let's do well, we're for sure gonna give you defense. We're gonna make you fast. If you deal a critical, I mean, honestly, three each way might not be a terrible way to go. Well, how is everyone else? 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, 3, 5, 6, 3. Okay, I definitely have like a little bit of specialty in each one. Let's stick with this, I think, and then as we level her up, we can start specializing in different things. So, yeah, for now, let's just all round it. And then there are skills that we can purchase. Learn skills. 3 skills available. Oh, yeah, I have too many skills for this now, for her. So I need to figure out what skills I actually want. That was something I needed to remember, was I need to, like, replace some skills. So, right now, so thermal transfer deals low single target ice damage, 2 hits, gains 4 AP if the target is burning. So, and then play a second turn if I can get 3. So, what do I want to do for this? Thermal transfer, I get an ice thing and it consumes 2 earth. Deals medium single target ice damage that slows the target 1 hit. Consume earth to deal increased damage. That's good because it generates a light one. Thunderfall, that's also good because it generates a light one. But they're both really expensive skills. That applies burn, which can be good. And works with marked, so we should keep that. Healing light, we should obviously keep that. So that leaves electrify and earth rising. Deals low earth to all enemies. The thing is, I don't have another one that generates an earth. But electrify is such a cheap skill. Consumes fire to generate 1 light. And immolation generates a fire. Yeah, and then electrify can swap out a fire for a light one. I'm thinking I should get rid of maybe Thunderfall, because it's my most expensive skill. And thermal transfer. Slow single target ice damage, 2 hits, gain 4 AP, which is gonna be huge if the target's burning. And I have so many opportunities to cause burn. Play a second turn because I can do... Because now I have this that creates light, I have that that can create light. And I have healing light that can create light. Earth Rising can create that. That means I should always open with immolation. See, I don't know how much I'd be able to take advantage of thermal transfer, just because I don't see a scenario where I'd be able to generate 2 earth before the thing is dead, because I have other people in my party. The thing is, I don't necessarily know if Thunderfall or Electrify really go well with a build that, like, Thermal Transfer and Earth Rising I feel like they belong to a different build. Oh, this consumes electrify for increased damage. Actually, that's not bad. I think I will get rid of Thunderfall and just see how that goes. Keep all of my skills relatively cheap. I think the action economy of the stains that will be generated and consumed is about the same in terms of getting to 2 earth, or 1 earth 1 light. So I think it all kind of works out. As for you, let me see. I mean, definitely want this. Because, yeah, deals low single target damage, applies defenseless, applies burn, and then does low single target physical damage, 1 hit, to reversal stance if target is burning, and regains 0 to 2 AP. That's big. Increased damage to marked targets versus costs. Oh yeah, if you're in virtuous stance, it costs 2 AP. And then applies shell, reducing damage taken to up to 3 allies for 3 turns. Does low single target fire damage, 1 hit. Targets becomes weak to fire for 2 turns. I mean, I can get that next. I think having a buff, I feel like, would always be good. That's 2 versus 3 AP. And it's 1, 3, 3, 5. Let's go for this. I feel like I'd rather have the buff of, I would rather have this and never need it than need it and not have it. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, okay. So, and then we'll rest. Looks good to me. Okay, now I gotta see, what does Maelle play on the piano? Oh. This is Alicia. Very beautiful. I love this. Love that dissonance. Okay. Love that. Love that so much. Is this door still locked? Yes, okay. So we're going back out to the corals, I think. Hello. Are you the guide, or are you going to try to prevent us from leaving? You're friendly. You look friendly, so you must be friendly, right? Actually, does Maelle do anything special if she interacts with this frame? The frame is empty. I guess, should I triple check the other doors? I doubt any of them are going to open, so questionable worth on doing this, but you know, being thorough. Okay, let's figure out what the heck this guy's intentions are. You gonna try to prevent me from leaving? The Curator. Uh-huh. I don't understand you, man.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Oh, okay, it's training. Got it. All right.
All right. But this time I have backup.
Okay. Yep. Give me Maelle's training tutorial, please. The Curator attacks the expedition. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. Oh my goodness, there's a jump? These attacks can't be parried or dodged.
Danger!
Press A to jump. After a jump, you can trigger a jump counterattack. Press RT to counter. Okay. I don't remember the AP being listed above the items. That's kind of cool. Okay, so skills. Do I want to do a low lightning damage and applies mark for 2 AP? Yeah, we'll do that.
Take him down.
And then skills. We will do immolation.
Feel the burn.
Mark and burn. Okay, and then, okay. Maelle's skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage. Virtuose stance deals a lot more damage. Switching to a new stance also provides Maelle with 1 AP. Switching between stances without interruption to... Oh, switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skills efforts. Okay, so... Is Virtuous Stance just good? Like... Virtuous Stance just... Okay. So deals a lot more damage. I feel like I need to... I'm gonna take a picture of this. So that I know... So that I can remember what the heck is going on. So generally, Virtuous Stance is better than Offensive Stance. So, skills... Maelle's starting skills are Offensive Switch, Spark, and Percy. Offensive Switch switches Maelle to Offensive Stance. Spark and Percy switch her to Defensive Stance. Use Offensive Switch to switch to Offensive Stance. Okay. And that's only 1 AP. So these all... Okay, so discard. Let me really quick. Can I see? Okay, so Swift Stride switches me to Virtuose Stance, but only if the target's burning, I guess. Which he currently is. Guard Up switches me to Offensive Stance. And those two switch me to Defensive Stance. Got it. But if I'm in Virtuose Stance when I do Percy, that skill only costs 2 AP. But if I'm in Offensive Stance when I do Spark, it applies 2 more burn. So the ideal thing would actually probably be... Well, she wouldn't have the AP to be able to withstand that. But it would be Offensive Stance followed by Spark followed by Swift Stride, although I could, and then followed by Percy. Although I could probably skip the step with Spark if someone else applies Burn, which is very easy to do. So, I think. So we're just gonna follow the tutorial. Okay. Defenseless. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Okay. Okay, did I succeed? I think I succeeded. Okay, you're still burning. What are my skills? Oh, you're almost dead already. I'm kind of disappointed. So we're going to do low physical. Follow up with, you only have 3 AP. Oh, you have 0 AP now, Gustav. So right now I have 1 fire stain. So if I'm doing like the build, quote unquote, correctly, I'd want to follow this up with electrify to turn that fire stain into a light stain, and also gain a couple of electricity stains, which I can then follow up with Earth Rising, I think. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do electrify.
Finesse and grace.
When Maelle is in offensive stance, she deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Maelle will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Maelle to defensive stance. So I'm guessing that using her base attack will keep her in the same stance that she's currently in, if that's the case. So I'm guessing using the same skill like twice in a row, like using offensive switch twice in a row will make her stanceless at the end of her turn. So she does have the kind of capabilities of needing to balance out her base attack with the skills if I want to strategically keep her in certain stances. Okay. So skills. In offensive stance, Spark has additional effects. Applies more burn stacks to its target, increasing the burn the damage receives. After casting Spark, Maelle will switch to defensive stance. Use Spark to benefit from offensive stance's effects. Yep, but like I said, with Gustav or I guess in particular with Luna, I can skip the Spark step entirely because I'd be starting with Immolation for, well, I guess not all the time. I don't know. It's complicated. Discard. Yeah, it's not gonna let me use anything else. So yeah, Spark. Oh, okay. And they burn to death. My Luna leveled up. I took no damage. We continue. Very nice. Okay. Next.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today.
Yeah, it'll be okay. How does she understand her? Or him? It?
You could come with us if you like.
He's tied to the manor. He can't.
If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Never mind. Okay, we have a new camp companion, the Curator. The Curator has left. Perhaps he will join you at camp. Okay, well. Upgrade attributes. 3 points available. See, now I'm like, do I want Maelle to have a higher speed than either of these people? And I don't know. Let's go with vitality because health is important. You know what? Let's kind of like bring everything up to par with everything else. We'll upgrade those. Learn skills. You have one new skill point, which I can't buy anything with. I guess this is where I decide what path I want to go down, because, like, there's, like, a fire path. I can cast hell. There's a fire path and an earth path. This is also the ice path. This is the electricity path. This is one. These are ones that require multiple stains. Consumes all stains to deal high elemental damage to the target. Can break if 4 stains are consumed. That's pretty cool. Deal a single target ice, fire, lightning, and earth damage. Critical hits generate the corresponding stain. That's kind of cool. Deals extreme damage to all enemies. 8 hits. Each hit deals damage within a random element. It can only be cast if I have one of each stain. So this would be like a build all on its own. Like, I think I'd have to go with elemental and healing. Some 3 fire to also apply regen that heals on turn start for 3 turns. Revives an ally with 30 to 70 health and 2 additional AP. Ooh, okay. Consumes 3 electricity, so that would be good for electricity. Okay, so... Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about this. Wow. Oh, there's so much build craft. It's hurting my brain. I have no idea how I'm going to sort all this out once I actually start unlocking additional skills. Let's go ahead and rest. And, you know what? That seems about as good of a time as any to cut it for today. Like I said, I had about an hour to record, and it's been an hour pretty much. And I'm pretty sure I have enough footage to be able to get like a 40 or so minute episode out of this. So yeah, this is very cool. And yeah, this seems like a very good stopping point, because I don't know what's going to happen when we exit that door. We have a save point right here. For all I know, there might be a big boss waiting outside. So yeah, and like, who knows what story beats are going to occur once we leave that door. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. We found Maelle, we explored this mansion, we played the piano, but most importantly, we have gotten an idea for how Maelle fights and the various stances that she can use to her advantage. We also met the Curator, a new friendly face, question mark. Yeah, this might be like our new hub of operations, kind of, maybe. And I wonder what's behind all these doors. Because, like, yeah, all these doors have to open at some point, and we also have, like, all these paintings. Like, what does all this mean? And, yeah, this is just a lot of fun. The amount of, like, not only the amount of build craft when it comes to the Pictos and the Luminas, but just the sheer amount of build craft when it comes to each individual character and how unique it feels and how in-depth it feels is insane. Like I said, it's hurting my brain thinking about the different combinations, because it truly feels like, because usually you have like synergies, like in RPGs you have each character specializes in a single like element, at least like in Persona that's how that worked. And like you can have characters that can employ like random buffs, and not random, but like certain buffs and debuffs that can employ like different synergies throughout the party. But here it truly feels like each character, you're not just building synergies between the party, you are building each character like from the ground up to specialize in a certain thing centered around already their certain quirks, like stances and stains. And Like, it feels like each character is like synergetic in their own right, in addition to having synergies throughout the party. And like right now it's focused on Mark and Burn, but I feel like it's very smart, because having Burn as a like kind of like default skill for each character, kind of, apart from Gustav, it gives you a sense for the different synergies, at the same time teasing just like, this is just one of the builds that you can have it all centered around burning. And like, yeah, right now I have burning and marking, but I can only imagine as I gain more Pictos, gain more Luminas, gain more skills, I could completely switch up how these builds can work to where I don't even do any burn whatsoever, and I could do like different elements. Like, what do Maelle's skills in terms of like, what is this one? Like, this focuses purely on physical and defenseless stuff. But then also these are like, what, passives? What is this? So yeah, I don't know. But just because literally half of Maelle's skill tree focuses on burn, I don't know if I can cut it out entirely. But I could, I guess I could, because like I could focus all on physical. And then her Pictos, I could apply maybe even more elements. So yeah, that was a lot of talking, a lot of rambling. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. When we come back, we will exit this manor and we will see what lies in store, because I don't know where we'd go from here. Presumably we would just go towards the Paintress in whatever direction that is. And beyond that, we shall see. We still have the mysterious character who rescued Maelle from the beach and who was looking at us as we entered the hut. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the files to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.